Hello, all you S-tier bounty hunters, and welcome back to the episode of Metroid Remastered. So, we are currently heading towards the second, I believe the last boss of Phendrana Drifts. And this is a boss that I am very much looking forward to fighting because, well, I just remember it all so well. And hello, little dudes, I know we don't need to exactly avoid you, but I feel like being docile to you guys right now, even though you guys are telling a different story. Either way, it's going to be interesting, and let's see if we can beat this boss really quick, or if we can't. And I love how we literally ran into the other two, but then managed to avoid those two's attacks. But oh well. Here it is, a giant pile of rocks, which makes me think of Talus from Breath of the Wild, which makes me think of other enemies that are also rock-themed in Nintendo games. I noticed that a lot, but the fact that there's more than one is kind of interesting. So if you could think of other enemies other than this guy, which we'll know the name of soon enough. I know what it is, but I want to scan it though. And Talus says, please let me know, because I'm kind of curious, because I feel like this works. We got Octo Rocks shooting their popcorn rocks at us. But yeah. So this big monstrosity is Thardas, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phaeton radiation. The phaeton radiation given off by the Thardas negates auto-targeting systems, preventing walk-on. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with different visor. Hint hint, nudge nudge. Maybe the one that we just got a couple of episodes ago. The chaotic nature of phaeton irradiation leads to instability in the structural integrity. Thardas can escape. Thardas can encase targets in ice, rather, and its colossal size and strength makes it a formidable opponent. And indeed it does, and we are also going to try not to get frozen here. We should also probably just start actually attacking. Also, I'm thinking in this battle we'll probably try to use the super missiles as long as it will allow us to, because it is rather awkward, and of course it does things like that. Oh, and there we go. So that is where we will switch and then see if we can actually use this missiles, because it is chucking its rocks at us. And I was gonna say, Samus, are you not going to allow us to do that? But I don't know how long or how slow this boss is going to take. It all really just depends on my aim and if it goes into this morphball stage a lot or not. And I love how it just goes into the phase again. So technically we could have gotten 2 phases, but you know what? That's okay. But this boss, I gotta say, honestly, probably my favorite boss aside from maybe the last one, just because it's just so interesting. It's literally this giant creature which you think would be really docile, but nope. It's just here wanting to like freeze you, chuck its rocks at you, and destroy you, as you have to destroy it yourself. I think we just ran out of the super missiles. We needed more missiles, I just forgot to get them between episodes. And there's the other one. So it looks like it's all just going to be on limbs. I don't know if it's going to be in other areas or not. I also like how it tells us to use the morphball to get out of the way, and yet you could just easily dodge it like this. I don't know if it would make the phases go by quicker or not, but still. Yes, I know you really want to freeze us, but I don't really want to be frozen myself. That was my bad. That's something you don't really want to do while doing this, because yeah, you just knew what happened. You just saw what happened, rather. We jumped over that big boy. I'm sorry. I know you want to encase us in ice. I don't feel like it encased in ice either, because we already did that fighting the Sheargoth. Now I don't know what's happening because, well, using this doesn't really show that it has any weak points. So I wonder if this is a time where we just need to shoot it? I don't know. It was just taking forever to like actually show us his limb. It's like, okay, big boy. Oh, and now it's all icy. Of course we just got frozen there, so like, of course it's going to be icy, but at the same time, I didn't expect there to be this giant blizzard. But mind you, I think now we could actually just, oh, no, we can't. Interesting, so like, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Rather, like, which one it is, I don't really know. Excuse me, I had a dodge over that, sir. Cool, just dodged that. But interesting, so I guess what it did was put a shield over it so we couldn't attack it without going up to it. I'm hoping that this is going to be the last one. So, one more, that is the case. Oh, that is a big one you got on his shoulder, dude. Okay, so that means it should almost be down. But now this boss also really makes me think of rock elementals from Guild Wars 2 series. I don't know if there's anybody else who's also played that game or not. But if so, let me know, because I don't actually know a lot of people who play that game, and it's probably one of my favorite MMORPGs. Not RPG, it's just an MMO game. So I'm just curious about that. And as I go through, just in general, are there any other games that you like to play that, or rather enemies that have like the elemental types, where there's like earth, fire, ground, which I guess technically would be rock, but you know, like things like this. A big boy, you would get a feisty, which is fair because we are literally destroying you limb by limb. I don't blame you. You can even see that when it's in a ball form, which I think is kind of interesting. And it's too bad we can't actually hit it while it's in this morphball stage. I know technically it isn't a morphball stage, but I keep calling it that because, well, that's a Samus. Samus has her morphball. Oh boy. Let's try not to get hit here because we're probably getting pretty low in health. We have pretty good upgrade for a health. Oh, and it is trying to grab us. Okay, so I think one more phase then. At least I hope so. What are you doing here? Oh, you're just getting another blizzard. Oh, I see. So what that did was allow it to get some elemental abilities to it, or rather more defense? I don't really know. I don't know if it's technically giving itself armor or not, so that's a question for you guys. Do you think it's giving itself armor, or what is it actually doing when it's going into that phase? That was a good shot, and I just spammed the ball to get to the morphball, and it happened. Oh, and getting hit by those rocks actually did us some good deals. It's also interesting how it looks like you could actually attack the little bits of rocks as well. So I'm guessing that this thing is its heart, because it actually looks a lot different than the rest of the limbs. Like, this one actually looks like gooey, and looks like it has like blood or something in it. You know, not necessarily blood, but it looks like it has like veins. And there we go. It took about 10 minutes. I don't know how long it would have taken for you guys watching it, but quicker than I thought it would be. I thought it would have taken us like 15 minutes. But that's okay. It's too bad we didn't have more supercharged missiles on us to be able to use it. And for a second, I was really scared that we weren't able to... I love how she got... I love how just flung a rock last minute. But, yeah, I thought we did a scatter for a second. But, huzzah! We got probably one of my favorite... balls acquired. Spider ball acquired. Probably my favorite upgrade is what I was trying to say. Did I read how to use it? No. Will I figure that out? Yes, because it is pretty easy to... She just latched on. Right, we could just go on there. Latch on. It's super fun using this. And we also saw this, I believe, in one of the Magmor areas, and for sure in... what's it, Phendrana, which we are in. That's pretty obvious that it would be right there. Whee! It is so fun using that. I'm also going to make sure that we aren't missing something else on top of here. I also find it interesting how there's actually grapple hooks in this area. So I wonder if at some point we'll have to come back here. Oh, and there's actually drones out here now. Hello, I didn't expect you to be out here. But mind you, I know lots of things change after you actually defeat things. But now it's just a matter of finding where we need to go, and I love how those things just could absolutely fling off. And we also got some flying pirates out here, which we could technically now just use our freaking shark beams. Okay, we're just falling all the way off, which is fine because we could literally just go all the way back up there. But if we want to defeat these, I assume I'd probably go to... Nope, not lock the door. I expected that because they tend to lock doors with these kind of enemies. For sure the drones, but... it's not here, and that's okay. We are just going to go through, and I assume we probably want to go back to Macro Cavern. Because we got this room right here, although... oh, okay, I was going to say, although I don't know if we were on the right side or not, and I just jumped up there, we didn't really need to do that. But dang, this freaking morphball actually looks really sick. I forgot how it actually changes forms throughout the game. That's one thing I really like about Metroid Prime, and I believe other games do this as well. Just changes the way Samus looks so much. I'm also really happy to be back in this area because, well, it's literally, this area is so dope. Plus, we get to hear the awesome music that goes with it. You are still alive, buddy. You are still alive. That's impressive. I'm guessing that we're soon going to be able to get the charge beam. I was gonna say, is this an area, or grapple hook rather, not the charge beam? I don't know why I keep wanting to call it that. Don't know if we're actually able to make it over here. Oh, duh, we got this over here. I like how it just tried to just jump in there and literally get defeated. Well, we could just easily go around it, and I love how it makes you actually use the beams over here. This room is littered of freaking, like, freaking, essentially flying landmines. By landmines, I mean just, like, straight up, just, like, floating mines. Oh! I didn't realize that they're actually probably drawn towards these, because now those guys are free, and we're probably going to land on top of at least some of them. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it just blew up on us. But at least they okay, why are you not breaking, dude? Why are you not breaking? That's okay, we made it across. I also find it interesting how the space parts are now over here. Is that thing going to get squished by that? Oh, it is. Like, the poor thing. But, like, ooh, that was freaking awesome, though. Now let's destroy these, see if we get some missiles back. No. Hopefully that we'll be able to grab a missile soon here. What are you? Are you an... oh, you are an enemy. A pebble spore. Sentient floating lava mollusk, or mollusk, I don't really remember how to say that word. Protected by an impenetrable shield. A pebble, or puddle, as I always called it. Oh, it is puddle. Pebble. Spore opens when approached, attempting to intimidate it with its size. When opened, direct fire to its mantle causes it to flip into defensive position. If it can be slammed shut, the elements spread harmful energy globals. So it looks like this thing isn't really trying to be, like, protective or anything. It's just like, yo, I don't want to do harm, but, like, please back off. Platforms are in working order. So that means we need to climb on top. Yes, hello, little thing, how are you doing? I would like to jump atop of you if possible. I'm guessing we just need to defeat it. Oh, they're like turtles. Honestly, that's adorable, but it makes me extra feel bad for, like, attacking them. But at least we know that they're not just going to get killed, though. And I'm hoping that this is going to be a safe station. If not, it'll be on top. Unless we do need to go through there. No, there's a grapple up here though. So I have a sneaky suspicion then through the store, or at least somewhere around here, is going to be the next boss again. In order to give us the next, well, not the next ability to grapple, but rather to help us give us the ability to grapple. I feel so bad for, like, fighting those things, but at the same time it's telling us to defeat them. And now we got these guys. Easy enough to take care of, though. Now we gotta be careful to make sure we don't got ourselves those freaking turrets going around to defeat us. There's lots of things to scan, though. Not necessarily anything I'm going to read out, though. But once again, if you guys want me to read those out, please let me know, because I will stop and scan pretty much everything that I can scan and read them, because that's actually what I'm doing as I'm playing my other file just beside this. Because I do really want to play more of this game, like, off camera, so I might just go ahead and get that one past this one, but we'll see. But yeah, that's just what I do. I saw that coming, yet I didn't stop to make sure we weren't gonna get hit by that. Oh, so this is random, but I was grabbing gas last week, or yesterday, and freaking a thought just showed up and wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have any, like, stupid or irrational fears of yours? Because for mine would literally be the car exploding, literally right after I put the gas in. So that's that, and yes, we got a save point. So I was like, we made progress and we got stuff. I don't want to get defeated, but we got the elevator, which will bring us to South Phendrana Drifts. So this is an area, of course, that we haven't yet been through. I keep pressing the wrong button to pause it. Oh, it's completely off the map too. So I wonder then if this is going to be completely different from the rest of the Phendrana Drifts or not. We got these guys back. Hello! I also really want to go back to, like, oh. So it looks like it's bringing us to the same room, but now we got this lovely lady, or man, rather. Also, I was gonna say, are you not wanting to fight us, or do you want to fight us? I don't know why you would take us so long, but do it, it's fine, we take it. We are just going to get our super best selves out here because we can do that. We're just going to wait until it tries to use the ice blast on us so we can hit its face. Yeah, and there's one hit. I also really like how it really takes a boss and makes it into just a regular enemy. It's like, okay, oh, okay, right, you want to use missiles against this thing. That's what it was. That or use a morphball against it, which I also find kind of interesting. I also wonder why Samus doesn't really target the, why are you just roaring at us? Like, hello! Hello! Now we ran out of missiles, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to try to get as close as we can to defeat it. And I just realized that thing was actually a bit smaller than it, despite it just being a regular adult Sheargoth. It wasn't nearly as big as the one that we defeated as a boss. And up we go again, because we gotta go all the way around, but do it. That's okay, it's a fun ride. Now, if you don't want to spoil this for anybody else who hasn't played this, or for anyone who hasn't played it rather, because I have played this game and beat it all at once, I believe twice? Once for sure, maybe twice. But I was gonna ask, for those who have played this game before, and have also like completely cleared it, what is your favorite weapon and upgrade in this game? So I'm very curious about that. Because there are other upgrades that I like other than these morphball upgrades that we got, like Spider Ball is definitely there. And oh, we already got this elevator running. We should go to Macro Caverns south. But oh, I see. So there was multiple ways we could just get to this area. We just ended up going, I guess maybe a longer way or a different way. But we can't go up here yet. Ooh, I see. So it's literally just making us run in circles, which honestly sometimes it's just Metroid games or even Zelda games sometimes. Usually not Zelda games unless you're playing Skyward Sword, then you're going to backtrack at least 3 times in the game. Unless you're wanting to do all the side quests and stuff, then multiple backtracking. Still, we are back here, so why are you wanting to bring us back over here, other than to save game? Oof. I've seriously just saved, I don't mind just ignoring that for now. Because we just gotta figure out what's going on. Okay, we can double jump out there. It's gonna be like, we're either going to jump into the lava or end up here. So I'm guessing it's probably gotta do something with this room. So is this a space that we haven't been to? I don't know why I keep wanting to. Oh, it is. But we can't make any progress right now because, well, that door is another white door. So guessing we probably just barely missed where we need to get the upgrade? Or maybe is it telling us to go through here? Like, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be a reason why it wants us to be going back to this room. So just realize that we could literally just go through the ground over here. And yes, hello little guys. I don't really want to defeat you, but considering you're like right there, but we are probably going to now just get defeated because of me doing that. So went the completely wrong way. So let's just look at the ground then. So all these doors are shielded up, but we do see that we can get that upgrade over there. So it's gotta be somewhere in here then, or maybe another room that's connected to that probably has a morphball for us to use. Or rather, one of the speedy areas that we need to use is going up here. I don't see anything, but I think for now then, we shall leave it here, and I'll figure that out probably between episodes. I just want to make sure that we save again, because that will also allow us to heal up, and maybe it's supposed to be going through back over to the other area, not Phendrana's, but the first area. Either way, we'll figure that out later. Until then, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, set something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video, which I'm probably just going to run around and just wait until the game gives us like a, hey, you gotta go here kind of hint. But yeah, until then, peace.